Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I have brought this very simple pattern for you. You can use this pattern in ladies cardigans, gents sweaters, children's shawls, caps, jackets and also in baby frocks. From back side our pattern will look like this and from front side our pattern will look like this. For this pattern we need to cast on multiple of 8 stitches and plus 5 stitches to complete the pattern, and I have taken 2 stitches for border, and this is 8 rows repeat pattern. So let us start now. For demonstration I have taken 23 stitches, 8 stitches plus 8 stitches for the pattern and plus 5 stitches to complete the pattern and 2 stitches for border. Total I have taken 23 stitches. Row first, slip border stitch and then knit all stitches. Knit till the end of the row and purl edge stitch. Here we have completed our first row. Now second row, slip edge stitch and then knit one stitch, then knit second stitch with double yarn, first stitch with one yarn and second stitch with double yarn. Now third stitch with triple yarn, knit with triple yarn, again fourth stitch with double yarn. Now fifth stitch with single yarn. After these 5 stitches, purl 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3. Here we have completed our first repeat pattern. Now again knit one stitch and then second stitch with double yarn, third stitch with triple yarn and then fourth stitch with double yarn and fifth stitch with single yarn. Now purl next 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3. This is our second repeat pattern. Again knit one stitch, second stitch with double yarn and knit third stitch with triple yarn, fourth stitch with double and fifth stitch with single yarn and last purl edge stitch. Here we have completed our second row. Now it's our third row. Slip first stitch, then purl 5 along with releasing extra yarn, purl first stitch and then purl second stitch and release extra yarn. Now third stitch, purl third stitch and release extra yarn. Now again fourth stitch and fifth stitch. After that, knit 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3. Again yarn in front and purl 1 stitch, purl 2nd stitch and release extra yarn, purl 3rd stitch and release extra yarn, purl 4th stitch and release extra yarn, and now purl 5th stitch. Now knit 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3. Here we have completed our first repeat pattern. Again purl 1, purl 2nd stitch with releasing extra yarn. Similarly purl 3rd, 4th and 5th with releasing extra yarn, and purl edge stitch. Here we have completed our 3rd row. Here you will see little gap in these 5 stitches. Now it's our 4th row. From wrong side, slip 1 stitch and then purl all stitches. You have to purl on gap also, so you will see the gaps clearly. Purl all stitches till the end of the row. Now it's our 5th row. Slip 1st stitch and then knit all stitches and purl edge stitch. Complete the row with purl stitches. Here we have completed our 5th row. Now 6th row from back side, slip 1 stitch and then purl 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3 and 4. From here we will start our repeat pattern. Again here we have to create gap between these 2 shapes. Knit 1 stitch and then knit 2nd stitch with double yarn and then 3rd stitch with triple yarn. Again reduce 1 yarn over, 4th stitch with double yarn and 5th stitch with single yarn. You can see in this row we have created gap between previous 2 gaps. Now purl 3 stitches on previous gap and again knit 1 stitch, knit 2nd stitch with double yarn and 3rd stitch with triple yarn and 4th stitch with double yarn and knit 5th stitch. Now yarn in front and purl 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3. Here we have completed our next repeat pattern. Now last purl one and purl edge stitch. Here we have completed our 6th row. Now it's our 7th row from front side. In this row we have to release extra yarns. So let us start now. Slip edge stitch and then knit 5 stitches, yarn in front and purl 1 stitch, purl 2nd and release extra yarn, purl 3rd stitch and release extra yarn, then 4th and then 5th. Now knit 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3. Again purl 1 stitch, 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th with releasing extra yarn and then knit 3 stitches. Here we have completed repeat pattern. Now knit last stitch and purl edge stitch. It's our 7th row now. You can clearly see that gaps between previous 2 gaps. Now it's our 8th row. For that slip first stitch and then purl all stitches including gap. Purl till the end of the row. Here we have completed our 8th row. After few repeats, our pattern will look like this. If you like my video, then don't forget to like and share it. And if you are visiting my channel for the first time, then don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified of my upcoming videos. Bye friends.